These are the foundations of the 34 barracks here at the concentration camp in Dachau, Germany. The barracks like this one were originally built to house 200 prisoners, but by the end of the war, over 2,000 were crammed into each one.
This salt pile you see right here may not be here for long. UDOT's already prepping for the coming winter storms and keeping our roads safe for Utah drivers. You can see behind me here all of the booths, and they wrap around the entire park. There are more than 100 vendors here today. It's in this kitchen Haley Walter runs her business, Haley Cakes Co. And now her and bakers all over the country are waiting for the Supreme Court decision that may change the way their companies operate. For boys and girls who have dreamed at working at Disneyland, being at Ballet West here today is a chance to make those dreams come true. There are procedures for what to do in case a mayor is not able to complete his or her term. However, those procedures were not written for situations where a new mayor has already been elected, such as the case here today. I'm outside what used to be the only dollar theater in the Provo-Orem area.
I'm here at the Augsburg Concert Hall where Living Legends continues their 22-day tour through Germany and Switzerland. You can see behind me all the costumes are lined up and ready to go for tonight's performance.
The group is made up of students from Latin American, Native American, and Polynesian cultures. They combine song and dance from those cultures to create a colorful and moving performance.
They're much more than just dancers. They are actually of these cultures. They are portraying and bringing to life the stories and the values of their ancestors.
A tour of this magnitude takes months of preparation.
We had auditions prior to the school year starting.
One of the ways they prepared was to translate the narration into German.
Winter semester, we started practicing it in German, but the same dances and everything, just the narration is in German.
Eine Zeit der Fülle.
But all year we've been preparing.
But this trip isn't just about singing and dancing. The group spends time each day in devotionals, touring German history sites, doing reach-outs, and rehearsing.
In addition to the performances, we also have numerous outreaches where we go to schools and hospitals and elderly homes. Just little small performances here and there throughout the week.
And the people who see those performances are loving them.
It was so beautiful, like in the end I had to cry.
Living Legends heads to Switzerland tomorrow before they end their tour in Berlin. From Augsburg, Germany, Alyson Caffrey, 11 News.
11 News reporter Alyson Caffrey joins us on set to tell us about her experience. Alyson, what was this spa like?
It was definitely the most unique experience I have ever had in my life. When you walk in, you'll notice that there aren't any technicians, and you'll be surprised by who's actually working on your feet. Oh my gosh. The spa is called Fish Kiss because it uses fish to naturally exfoliate your feet.
We tried it and we were laughing and just had a great time.
They got the idea while visiting Thailand.
We just got thinking afterwards, if we loved it so much, I'm sure everybody would want to try this.
The three founders got to work bringing their idea to life. Fish, eating the dead skin on your feet or hands.
And they'll kind of suck away all the dead skin.
After signing in, people have their feet washed for the safety of the fish and then spend 15 minutes relaxing or giggling while the fish get to work.
So the fish have enzymes on their lips that break down the dead skin, and then they just suck it right off and eat it.
The experience is just as weird as it sounds.
It's hilarious to watch and see people's reactions.
Are they going to eat me?
I'm super ticklish.
But going to the spa helps more than just your feet.
We want Fish Kiss to be more than just a fish spa. We want it to be a vehicle to bless lots of people's lives.
For each Fish Kiss experience, a portion of the proceeds are donated to the group Stay Focused.
And what they do is they connect youth with refugees.
But they also want the experience itself to help people.
We want to create a space where people can come here and kind of forget about their problems for 15 minutes.
It's hard to think about your problems with more than 150 fish sucking on your toes. Oh my gosh, they follow me! Welcome to 11 News at Noon. I'm Alyson Caffrey. We start with breaking news. The body of a Provo woman who went missing 3 years ago has been found. Breaking news out of Washington, D.C., where Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is testifying before Congress for the second day. It's been 50 years since the Kerner Commission warned America about the dangers of racism and segregation.
To provide you with more than 4 hours of coverage on race relations in America.
This is the Kerner Plus 50.
It's Election Day. We're dedicating our newscast to complete coverage on everything you need to know. For these midterm elections, they're going to have a huge effect on the next 2 years. As friends and family enter into this time of mourning, laying the first of Saturday's victims to rest, President Trump will be visiting Pittsburgh this afternoon to pay his respects. Omar Jimenez is there where mixed emotions surround Trump's visit. A 1-year-old boy is in the hospital after he was found face down in a pond in Sandy last night. Police have identified the victim of a deadly crash that happened earlier this week on the I-215. School's back in session in West Virginia. After 14 days of protesting, teachers finally receive a pay raise that entices them to return to the classroom. The world's largest snake ever discovered is currently on display at the Bean Museum at Brigham Young University. 11 News reporter Adam Gibby went to find out more about this massive snake and how it found its way to Provo. A bill that would legalize the use of marijuana for medical treatment has passed the Utah legislature and is headed for the governor's office. Governor Gary Herbert is in Washington, D.C. for the National Governors Association winter meeting, where the issue of gun control is being discussed. A Good Samaritan broke into a Layton home to help put out a kitchen fire. The stranger saw the flames and forced his way into the apartment around 6:40 p.m. People in Nephi are breathing a sigh of relief this morning after a 7.5-foot long boa constrictor is found after it escaped from its cage. Nephi police were contacted yesterday after the snake's owner came home to find out that it had escaped. 11 News reporter Laura Neff shows us how reactions have spanned across kind of the globe. What are people saying about it? German leader Angela Merkel has announced she won't seek re-election as chancellor after her term expires in 2021. The Department of Agriculture is recalling more than 228,000 pounds of Spam and chicken products. Georgia police officer says he was only hitting the brakes after striking a suspect with his car. If you're still tired from springing forward, consider celebrating National Napping Day. It looks like everyone here is. March 14th means National Pie Day. Not only is today Pie Day, it's the 30th celebration of the math-inspired holiday. March 14th, or 3.14, represents the first 3 digits of pi and is celebrated by math and food enthusiasts alike. We're here celebrating on set today. We've got some pie.